Hello, my beautiful life path number one, and welcome back to your weekly reading. Whenever you find this is whenever you're meant to see it. These are timeless readings. So that means even if it says February on it, 2025, it's okay. This is when I recorded and uploaded this video. So that's all good and fine. That's all fine and dandy. You can watch it at any time. That's all that meant. All right, so my magicians, let's see. I'm trying a combination of decks that are a little different today. One is called the tarot deck, but it's in actuality really isn't. I don't feel it's a tarot deck. I feel it's more like a deck unto itself, but you'll see that in a minute. So let's take a look at your energies this week. Five of Vessels. Okay. Three of Wands, Seven of Swords, and Five of Coins. Okay. So right away, when this Five of Vessels came out, there was 3 eggs broken. But right away my mind said, yes, but there's still 2 eggs in the basket. And that's what I feel you're thinking. Yes, there may be 3 eggs broken, but there's still 2 eggs in a basket. With the Three of Wands, I feel like it's saying that's enough to move forward with this, whatever this is. The Seven of Swords is, I feel like this sword is getting transformed out of the picture, out of the negative energy or the big fight that's coming in, right? The chess play or the rat race. You're just like going, nope, I'm flying away, you know, maybe just on a string, just barely making it out, but you are. The Five of Coins obviously is showing like a big mess, right? The necklace broke, everything's on the floor, but it's in reverse. So I feel that what you're doing is you're not paying attention to the stuff that's broken. You're paying attention to the stuff that's left. And you're doing the best with it. He who is rich, he is rich who feels abundant with what is left. That's what I feel the most here for you, my magicians. You're making the best out of the circumstances. All right, so this is my quirky deck. Let's see what the clarifiers are in between. Let's see if they match up or... Okay. Who am I? I like that. Maya, the field of the Lord. Ooh, I don't think I've gotten this one. And Baba. Oh, well, I thought that I could just go, but I guess I'm going to have to look for the meanings. It's a very tiny book, so, all right. The who am I feel that that's not really defined here. I feel that all she's seeing is hair. So I feel that you're getting yourself out of the definitions. This one I'm fine with, but this one I feel like you're feeling out of the definition of what was. Okay? Like before you might have identified yourself at what was lost and what was gained. But in this case, you're going, I'm not going to focus on the lost. I'm going to focus on the wisdom and what's left. And I feel that's where your who am I is coming from. The field of the Lord. I don't think I have seen that one. I thought that I had seen all of that. I like that with the who am I? Oh my God, there's a long definition. Let's see. Can be a very effective meditation tool. Contemplating the possible answers without clinging to any particular solution expands awareness to an unlimited degree. I like that. So without clinging to any particular, in other words, clinging to the fact that 3 eggs are broken, right? That's what I was saying. So I think that one's good. We don't have to go too much. Let me see. They're kind of easy to find, usually. Maya, the field of the Lord. The world is illusion, or Maya, in that it is always changing from infancy to old age, as shown on the card. Both the field, yeah, I noticed that. It was like one's a carriage and one's a wheelchair, like showing, you know, baby and old person, right? Both the field and the Lord are objects of illusion. Maya is like a dream. There's always a possibility of awakening. Meanwhile, the monkey speaks. This is the astral computer center. We describe in symbols the nature of events as they are perceived. The symbols are then cross-checked with various archetypal systems such as astrology. The resulting correspondence indicates certain points at which the past and the present coincide and simultaneously manifest forms for creation. There is no possibility of error because we create arbitrarily. Thus, we are free to make any connections. This card might mean things are not what they appear to be. I love this. They may not be as they appear to be. I feel the world is an illusion was the first thing that I thought. And I thought to myself, well, yeah, for you, my beautiful, especially for you, my magicians, right? Magicians are all about illusion. You create the magic, right? 1 minute, it's the carriage. The next minute, it's the wheelchair. You create the circumstances of the world you want to live in. And I feel that this is what you're doing. You're going ahead with what you got. It's as simple as that. I mean, there's a lot of words and stuff, but in the end, I think that's what it is. So what is Baba? What is Baba? Let's go see. Baba. Baba means loving father in Indian, is a name or title assumed by many East Indian gurus or spiritual teachers. It also means God. In other words, the creator. And I think this is it. There's love. There's two hearts intertwined into each other. Okay, they make a cute little design, but if you really look at it, it's one heart into the other. And what I feel it's saying too with the Lord, the creator, the source, is that tap into what you are inside of you, right? Tap into spirituality, tap into the creator part of you, and create. Right away, it says creator, create. Okay? So it's not bad. It's not bad. It's a little more complicated than usual, but let's see what spirituality has to give you here. What spirit has to give you for advice with this. So you're trying to find who you are. You're rewriting the rules. Okay? Depending on where you are, change is inevitable, and you are creating from that. All right, so you got the 3 of Cups. Beautiful. Let's see what source energy has to say here. Page of Pentacles, learning something new. Knight of Wands, meeting up with a challenge. And Lovers, harmonizing to the self. So there's 3 important things, 3 connections that you've got to make. First one, always be willing to learn something new. New project, new education, anything new that opens up your eyes to new possibilities. Knight of Wands is always be willing to meet up with the challenge. Be passionate about it. Make it a joyful thing. I'm meeting up with something new and I'm going to make it mine. This is beautiful. And the last one is to always harmonize with you, your sense of well-being and what needs to be done. Okay? If you follow these 3, you're most guaranteed to have an outcome that is going to make you feel good. It may not be the end-all and be-all, but you're going to be following the joy path and the idea that it's going to be, this was fun to try. And I think life needs to be more of that. This was fun to try to attempt. This was fun to try. I want to try something more based on this. All of that is leading you to greater and greater success. Thank you so much for being here. This is my other channel, Soul Awareness, and if you haven't seen it yet, they're longer videos. I tell people, just pop in some headphones, listen to messages from Spirit. It's fantastic. In these troubled times that we live in, sometimes it's really good to get inspiration and guidance from Spirit. And over here is another playlist with more ones, in case you're interested in watching some more. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.